Ches din mi heim hachayavim betfilin v'peturim v'yud gimel sifim. Chayla may I am potter mitfilin. Someone who has a intestinal disease is potter from tefillin because he will not be able to have a gufnaki. Hagav afiu ein lo tsar. This isn't a vert in tsar. This is a vert in gufnaki. Therefore, aval shar chayla. Someone who's sick with a different illness and doesn't have a problem of gufnaki, but in mitzvah b'chol yovein daitim mishavasalav, he's just mitzvah from the sickness and cannot have a proper intention, potter, then he would be exempt again because he might have hesach hadas, which is also part of the halach of gufnaki l'asimin, v'im lav chayiv, otherwise he would be chayiv. Misha bari leishena yochel yispal b'lei hafacha, someone who is certain that he cannot hold himself back and be able to daven entire tefillah without being mefiach. Motav shi'aver zman atfila, he should miss zman tefila. Mimashi ispala b'lei gufnaki, and not daven without a gufnaki, meaning and then without tefillin as well. V'ayin come on someone pay more halachas of that. The halachas of gufnaki as it relates to tefillah unrelated to tefillin. But here we're talking about davening with tefillin. If it would appear to him that he could at least say kriyas shema with a gufnaki and yach tefillin ben avil kriyas shema vivarech, should put on tefillin then between kriyas shema right before kriyas shema after the brachas, then he should say kriyas shema. He would say bracha on the tefillin, say kriyas shema, and then he would have to take them off after. More halachas about this is brought later in Siman Pei about the halachas in race to tefillah. Nashim v'avadim peturim mitfilin mipnei shehu mitzvahs asishos man grama agisa beitzitzis as well as potter. They're potter from it. Hagavim anashim rodzin lachem al atzvad mochim biadam. Here we have to protest against women who are wearing tefillin. The reason is because of the halachas of gufnaki. And as opposed to beitzitzis, where we said it was a yuara, you have to protest against a woman who would want to wear tefillin. Because there's also a problem of gufnaki. If someone is not capable of controlling himself not to have hirhurim while he's wearing tefillin, it's better not to put them on. And obviously, the best thing, as the Mishnah Berurah post can point out, is that he should be able to control himself at least for a short amount of time to be able to put on tefillin without hirhurim. Avil b'yom rishon, and Avil Nachman Litzon on the first day of the Avelos, Aser l'haniach tefillin, he's not allowed to wear tefillin. Mikan ve'enloch chayiv, after the first day of the Avelos, he is chayiv to wear tefillin. Afilu bo panim chadashos, even if they were panim chadashos who came, meaning who had not seen him on the first day of the Avelos. There's a lot of discussion over here about the first day of Avelos, when it is or is not the Yom HaMisa, and so on. There are those who do have a minute to put tefillin on without a bracha, and different shadows with it. But Tisha B'av chayavin with tefillin, on Tisha B'av there is a chayav of tefillin, v'ayin le'kaman tzman tov kufnan hey, exactly how we're naig to wear tefillin on Tisha B'av. Chasan v'shushavinov, the chasan and his shushvinin, Perish Reyav Hasmechimim, the friends who are accompanying him at the Chasana. V'chom b'nei chuppah peturim, and everyone involved at the chuppah is potter, b'shum deshchech shechus v'kalas reish, because a lot of drunkenness and lightheadedness. And the post can bring down again that Bizman Hazeh, that we are noihig, that a chasan and his attendants are chayiv, and just like we're mechayiv them in Kriyas Shema, like we'll explain later. Kosvei tefillin mezuzah, someone who's writing tefillin and mezuzahs, heim, both the ones who are writing it, v'tagoreim, and the ones who are selling the tefillin that they wrote, v'tagoreim, and the retail salesmen. V'chol ha'iskim and l'chashram, anyone involved with melachas shemaim peturim, yanachas tefillin kol hayoyim, zulas b'shas kriyas shema tefillin, except while they're saying kriyas shema and davening, because then anyway they're being isik in the midst of kriyas shema and tefillin, they're supposed to wear tefillin. Ha'gavim ha'yut tzrichim la'asais, melachtan b'shas kriyas shema tefillin. However, if they were isik b'mitzvah, even in the time of kriyas shema and tefillin, Az Peturin mi Kriyas Shema Tefillah, then they're potter from Kriyas Shema Tefillah, like we'll see later on in Hilchos Kriyas Shema. Utfilin, they're also potter from wearing tefillin as well. The Cholaisik Mitzvah potter mi mitzvah cheres im tzarich l'trayach acher acheres. So if he has to have a tircha to try and do the other mitzvah, from the ochel asas shtein kachas b'terech, if it's able to do both mitzvahs without being a problem, yasa shtehen, and that's generally the person being done. Bismanenu, that we're not so careful to never stop doing the other mitzvah to make sure you have time to put on tefillin and to daven. Mitztair, someone who's in pain. Someone whose mind is not properly situated. Potter obviously he should try to not have hesach hadas, but if he just cannot do it, he would be potter from putting on tefillin. Someone who's learning Torah is potter from tefillin. And the meaning of this is that while he's learning Torah, he doesn't have to stop learning Torah in order to put on tefillin. Obviously, he could put on tefillin first, and he could, and then generally we only put on tefillin for Kriyash Shema tefillin anyway. A person should not take off his tefillin in front of his rabbi, Rabbi Movak. He should go to another part of the room to take his tefillin off, because it's a covet of the Rebbe, Amos Harav, that he should not take off his tefillin while he is standing directly in front of his Rebbe. A person needs to buy both tefillin and mezuzah. He cannot buy both of them. Tefillin kedmim. The tefillin, it takes precedence. First one, it's a mitzvah shebaguf, and second one we saw earlier that the kedushas tefillin is a greater kedusha than that of a mezuzah. Many poskim, however, say, Mishnah brings down that bisman hazeh, that we don't wear tefillin all day. It'd be better to buy a mezuzah if he would be at least able to borrow tefillin from someone and wear them, so he'll be able to wear tefillin at least every day, since not wearing it all day long. Minuda, someone who has been excommunicated. Umitzeira, or mitzeira, asurim laniach tefillin. And so, some poskim, however, are machmir and say that they should put on tefillin. Mishnah talks about whether they should make a bracha or not.